Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Okay, you guys are not going to believe this. It started with a simple vet appointment for our cat, right? Perfectly healthy cat, just a wellness check. I was annoyed even having to take time off work, but I asked my girlfriend if she could handle it. She said I had to go. Like non-negotiable. I questioned it, and she completely lost it. We went to bed with this awful tension hanging over us. I was already dreading the next day. Honestly, I thought a vet appointment couldn't cause this much drama. But I was so wrong. The next morning, she tells me to take the cat alone because she didn't get any sleep. Now, this girl is a professional Instagram scroller until 4 a.m. I've seen it a million times. I told her she needs to prioritize sleep, but she just brushed it off. I was already annoyed about losing my free time, and now this. It was building up. I was trying to stay calm, but I could feel my blood pressure rising. I just wanted a peaceful day, but it was clear that wasn't going to happen. And then, right as I was about to leave, she texted me, asking me to get her gas. Seriously. You heard that right. She asked me to get her gas. She's 19 years old and has never pumped her own gas. She refuses to do it, and I'm not kidding. I've seen her do it before, she knows how, but she just won't. It's like she thinks it's beneath her or something. I told her, no way, you can do it yourself. And she pulls the guilt trip. If this is the only way I can get gas, what choice do I have? I was speechless. What choice? You have the choice to be a functioning adult. She then decided, because she didn't get enough sleep from scrolling on Instagram, that she was going to skip school. Skip school, I lost it. I told her she needed to get her priorities straight, but she didn't care. She just said, I'm not going. I was so frustrated, I just said, fine, but don't expect me to do everything for you. We both ended up at the pet hospital, and I was absolutely seething. I was trying to be calm, but inside I was fuming. This is ridiculous. We're adults. We should be able to handle simple things like pumping gas and taking a cat to the vet. But she wasn't even sorry. She just kept saying she didn't get any sleep and needed me to do things for her. What is happening? As we were driving to the pet hospital, I tried to explain to her why I was so upset. I was like, look, I know you're tired, but that's not my problem. You need to take care of yourself. And she just said, I don't see what the big deal is, you're just being dramatic. Dramatic? I'm being realistic. We can't keep going on like this with her relying on me for everything. I love her, I want to support her, but I also want her to be independent. I know she's capable of it, she's just choosing not to be. That's what's so frustrating. When we finally got to the pet hospital, I was still fuming, trying to calm down. But she was still being dramatic, complaining about being tired and wanting to go home. And I just snapped. Maybe you should have thought of that before you stayed up all night scrolling through Instagram. I know I was harsh, but I was at my breaking point. I feel like we're not even on the same page, and we're definitely not communicating. I'm trying to explain how I feel, but she just dismisses it as me being dramatic. I need her to listen, to understand, but she just won't. I'm starting to wonder if this is even salvageable. What do I do? After the vet appointment, we went home and the argument continued. I said we needed to talk and figure things out, and she just repeated, I don't see what the big deal is, you're being dramatic. It's like she's living in a different reality. I'm not perfect, I have my flaws, but I at least try to be independent and take care of myself. I don't rely on others to do everything for me, and that's what I want for her too. I want her to be happy and fulfilled, but also self-sufficient. I kept trying to explain that her lack of sleep was her responsibility, not mine, but she wouldn't listen. She just kept saying I was being dramatic. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I love her, and I want this to work, but I'm starting to feel like I'm carrying the entire relationship. I'm willing to put in the effort, but I need her to meet me halfway. I need her to take responsibility for her own actions and stop relying on me for everything. Talking to you, my best friend, is actually helping a little. It makes me feel less crazy, less alone. But I still don't know what the future holds. I just hope we can find a way to communicate and work through this. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.